So it starts really with being effective, and it's around the basics, right? Basic essential skills. There are a million things that are constantly pulling at all of us. Your phone's ringing, you're getting email, there are always multiple priorities out there. But the reality is, if you're not really organizing your time, if organizational effectiveness is not a part of your ability to lead your team or even to manage your own time, it's critical, and it can definitely get you sidetracked. So it starts with being able to manage all of those priorities and time. And it also is about building those essentials around your career. You know, you really do that yourself. You own that. And it is about career development. So the combination of time management and career development are pretty important.
Good attitude. I think good attitude is key for success, because you are then going to be that partner that operations or any other department can go to. With a good attitude, you will have the ability to either work on, projects. You'll be the person that people will turn to because you have a good attitude.
Absolutely, and with that too, an essential skill is your communication skills. You know, how do you convey a message? I think this is where we all can leverage our investigator background. You know, when you do conduct investigation, it's critical that you do have strong verbal and written skills. When it comes to verbal, it's important that we actively listen, right? Are we actively listening to our other partners, to our team, to our stakeholders? And are we asking the right questions? Are we asking those questions that are open-ended, that are going to lead to the right solutions to things? Additionally, beyond the verbal, of course, the written. You know, one thing that I'd like to emphasize is emails. I mean, we get hundreds of emails sometimes every day. And we also send many emails. And in those emails, it's important that we look at the content. Are we focusing on one main topic, one main message to convey?
I would say maybe what makes my brand stand out within my organization is one around collaboration. So it's really important to be able to, coach and lead people, but that collaboration, being able to work together and get people to focus on things through one vision and one lens, I think that's one of the things that I stand for in my organization. People know that I'm going to collaborate and I'm going to reach out and I'm going to expect the same from others. So I think that's one thing. And then from a strategic standpoint, I'm the person, when I think about the meetings that I sit in or the work that we're doing as an organization, that kind of, how you get into these conversations and they kind of go on and on and on, and sometimes they get a little off point. I'm definitely known to be the person that brings us back in and stays aligned and focused. So I think when I think about what I'm known for, or maybe what makes me unique, I would say those would be the two things. What about you,
Arlene?
What does operations say about you and your contributions to the bottom line? Are you a partner? Are you, oh no, here comes Big Brother? Senior executives often only know employees by what they have heard. What has your CEO heard about you?
And now we want to talk about the ability to lead. So two things that I want to start with. First of all, teams are truly formed and created, and they are an important part of a company's success. I mean, without great people, you don't have a great organization. And effectiveness is defined as successful in pursuing a specific goal or purpose, right? So when we think about individual contributors, they are critical. They're critical to our organizations, what they do, what they contribute. But what is even more powerful than how great an individual might be is the team when they're aligned and they're moving together. And when that really happens under one sense of purpose, that's where you really see traction in an organization. So I want to give you just a couple of really quick things to think about. And I know this is a bit of an eye chart, so I apologize. But the way that I think about effectiveness within your organization and how you really need to focus on this is in a couple of ways. So first of all, and I apologize, it's we're not very high tech up here with the view. So I have to go to my notes. And but first of all, I want to talk about shared vision and purpose. That's that first purple box up there. You know, there has to be a priority. First of all, you have to be able to give very clear direction, and you all have to be united on that direction. If people can't explain very simply what the goal is, what the mission and the values are of your organization, then they can't follow it. So it's one of the most important components to ensuring that you drive effectiveness as a leader and within your organization. And then the final thing is define what success looks like, because you can have all of those components, but if people really don't know what right looks like, if they don't understand what success looks like, then frankly, you don't know if people are marching to the right thing, right? You don't know if they're aligned.
Learning their business. Every discipline is different, and if you take the time and you listen and you learn what they do, that is going to make you a better partner. So it's like really understanding, walking in their shoes.